Hi, everybody. Welcome to Moments with Inonge's motivational segment. I am so excited to actually be live on air with you guys. In today's motivational segment, well, our purpose for existence, I bet, is being established. Remember, the theme for this month of December is I have a purpose for existence, and our anchor scripture is Jeremiah 1 and verse 5. So, in this month of December, the goal for Moments with Inonge is actually to ensure that every viewer, every one of our audience actually has a sense of purpose for existence. You know, life can be so consuming, we can be so distracted by our day-to-day agendas without actually living. Instead would be merely existing instead of living, because existing is when you're just going about doing everything without meaning because you have to do it. But living is fulfilling the purpose that which you were actually born for. So I just want to quickly remind everybody that is actually tuned in that you have a purpose for existence. And in this very month of December, it's very important that you actually discover what your purpose for existence is, so that you can even benefit much more, with the teachings that are yet to come. So for those that are actually viewing on Facebook, please like and share by creating a watch party. And those that are on YouTube, like and share, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. I can see quite a number of people actually online. Please drop your comments, questions, contributions, even just a high five comment, letting me know where you're actually watching from. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning into Moments with Inonge. Be enlightened as you watch. I hope and trust that a lot of you that are actually online right now were able to watch the inspirational segment that we had yesterday, because it's out of the inspirational segment that we actually, draw lessons from and bring them up. We just build a block on top of the other in the motivational segment and build another block on top of the other in the leadership segment. Well, today is the motivational segment, and I am looking forward to just motivating you and also getting your response. Well, we have some comments. We have a comment from Raymond, and Raymond is actually watching from within Zambia. Raymond, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being part and parcel of Moments with Inonge. We have another comment from Ruth, and Ruth says, hi, Inonge. Hi, Ruth. Thank you so very much for being part and parcel of today's motivational segment. I just want to really appreciate you, Ruth, for taking time. I know your schedule is so busy. Ruth is one of my fellow JMT members, a very great woman. Thank you so much for taking time to be online. And we have another comment from Mbile, and Mbile says, beautiful, my sister. God bless you. Watching you from Livingstone, Zambia. Thank you so much, big sis. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. And we have another comment from Kamanga. Kamanga says, watching from Ndola. Well, guys, keep those comments coming. And I'll be able to read them further. Along as we go in the show. So today, it's our motivational segment, and we have a very interesting topic, and that's, what's my purpose? To be a king or a king maker? What's my purpose? To be a king or a king maker? Guys, send your comments, questions, or contributions, and stay tuned for tomorrow's leadership segment. So as we just go ahead with today's motivational segment, I am so excited, because the feedback that I got from everyone yesterday concerning the inspirational segment was just a wow. It was just a plus. And I want to thank you guys for all the feedback that you give me, because out of the feedback, I get to know how I'm faring too. As I am inspiring you, motivating you, I also need your feedback, because you are the people that make things happen. Without you, I cannot have an audience. And what's Moments with Inonge without an audience? So thank you so much for everyone that's tuned in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for actually sharing by creating a watch party for those that are watching on Facebook and those that are on YouTube. So our topic for discussion. What's my purpose? To be a king or a kingmaker? Growing up for me, I usually used to think that, if you are to be a winner, you have to take first place in whatever it is that you're doing. Growing up, I thought for you to be successful, for you to make an impact in life, I've always like had that perception that the light has to be shining on you, the spotlight has to be shining on you, and I guess that's the perception that a lot of people have. A lot of people feel like, okay, in order for you to make it in life, you have to take the first place. Am I right or am I wrong? Keep those comments coming. Your contributions, your questions, whatever it is, whether you disagree with me or you agree with me, please keep those comments coming. But honestly speaking, guys, that is been what I was growing up with. I thought, okay, to win in life, you have to come out first place. And I thought, you know what? To have an impact on this life, the spotlight has to be shining on you. I mean, every person wants the spotlight shining on them. Every person wants to come out first place. Every person wants to receive, the congratulations. Every person wants to be lifted in high esteem. Every person wants to do that. And then the question that we don't usually ask is, what does it take to get to the top? What does it take to be on the spotlight? What does it take to win? What does it take in life, for us to find fulfillment, for us to be satisfied, for us to really say, okay, we've been successful in our lives? Everyone wants to be at the top, but the question really is, what will it take for me to actually be at the top? Because one thing that you need to realize is that you can be at the top but not successful. I mean, you can be in a wrong crowd and be the best in that wrong crowd, but that doesn't make you successful. That doesn't give you fulfillment. Why? Because you are actually outside your purpose. This is why purpose actually gives you meaning. It gives your life fulfillment. It gives you success because you are actually operating in your office. A lot of people have it all. They've got the money, they are succeeding in their careers or whatever it is, but they don't have that sense of fulfillment. You can actually succeed in a wrong crowd. You can actually make money doing something that you were not actually born to do. But that fulfillment is what is going to be missing. The gap of fulfillment, the peace that surpasses all human understanding is what is going to be missing, as you go a wrong direction. So most of people want to raise, to go up the ladder and be on top, thinking that is where success is, thinking that is where fulfillment is, thinking that is where the spotlight shines very, very bright on you. But a few people want to serve. I've come to the realization, about purpose. Purpose being service and not selfish. Purpose is all about service and not selfish. I believe that when God was creating you, He had a plan for you, a plan for you to come and do something that will not only benefit you, but will also benefit others. So I believe purpose is not selfish. Purpose is service. But how many people are willing to serve? How many people are willing to serve? You see, one thing that this reminds me of is the question, who is greater, the one that serves or the one that is served? Who is greater, the one that serves or the one that is served? You see, if you want to get on top, if you want to go up through the ladder, the stairs on the ladder, one thing that you're going to realize is that there will always be somebody that is ahead of you. There will always be somebody that has gone ahead of you. Even with moments with Inonge, with this, inspirational talks, motivational talks, leadership talks, there are people that have already gone ahead of me. And there are people that are also behind me that have this aspiration, that have got this fire burning within them to begin to do what I am doing. So when it comes to purpose, we need to realize that purpose is service and not selfish. So my question for you is, what's your purpose? What is your purpose? To be a king or to be a king maker? Like I said, to say everyone wants to be on top. Nobody really desires to be down there. Nobody really desires to be at the bottom. But what is your mindset concerning service? What is your mindset concerning serving other people? That is my question. Because from the inspirational segment that we looked at yesterday, for those that didn't watch, please, I would ask you to go ahead and watch it. We noticed that you can either be a king or you can be a king maker. Your purpose can be a king, to be a king, and your purpose can also be to be a king maker. So who are you, and are you comfortable fulfilling that role? Because when I really take time to think about it, when I take time to think about those people who the spotlight is shining on, let's say, for instance, we have somebody that has just come out with this hit song. They are doing it so well. The person that comes out is the person that is actually just singing. But little do we pay attention to say there is more to that person that has just come out and is singing. You see, for that song to be popular, for that song to be danceable, for you to be able to flex and enjoy that song, there's the background musicians. There are people in the background that are singing. There's a camera person that is taking the video. There's a person in the media that is mixing the beats. You see, one thing that I want to bring to your attention is teamwork makes the dream work. Believe you me, I've just come to realize that, in order for you to achieve your purpose, trust me, solo effort will not make it happen. Solo effort will definitely not make it happen. One is too little a number to achieve greatness. A lot of people out there, you desire to do something of your own. You desire to do something of your own. It is not wrong, but you've got to understand that we all can't do something of our own. There are certain people that God has created to be kings, and there are people that God has created to be king makers. There are people that God has given a dream, and there are also people that God has assigned to make that dream be able to come to pass. Some people don't have a purpose. Like, not that they don't have a purpose, pardon me. They have a purpose, but they don't know what their purpose is because they are looking in the opposite direction. All they want is themselves. All they want is to be on the spotlight. All they want is just to make it them, to make it all about them and not others. You see, some people have got a dream while others do not have a dream. Why is that so? It may be that person that doesn't have a dream is because they are actually destined to help somebody's dream become a reality. Believe you me, the biggest organization that we have, it was a vision of somebody, one person, who maybe shared it with other people and people bought into that vision and they came together and it has grown. You have to realize that when it comes to purpose, you don't only have to play the role of a king. You can also be a king maker, and it is allowed. to be a kingmaker. Whatever your gift is, whatever your talent is, you can become big at it. And sometimes you can help somebody to become that one person that, they were destined to be. So, what is your purpose? Is your purpose to be a king, or is your purpose to be a kingmaker? I just want to give us a very realistic example, and this example is a famous story of somebody that we know, and this person is Ronaldo. I mean, I think for everybody that is watching, you probably know Ronaldo, and you've probably heard of the story about Ronaldo, but maybe you have not gotten to think about it or to interpret it, according to purpose, according to being a king or being a kingmaker. Because when I was thinking about this motivational segment, the person that came to my mind is Ronaldo and his friend Albert. Those are the people that came to my mind. I was thinking, I was meditating, I was like, what example am I going to share when it comes to a king or a kingmaker, that the people, that my audience will be able to listen to, and that thing that will actually motivate them to say, you know what, even if I am not the inventor of this business, I can actually put my all in this business and support this person, and together we'll excel. So when it comes to Ronaldo and his friend Albert, I'll just briefly talk about their story. You see, Ronaldo and his friend Albert were training, and then there's this academy that came to them and says, the person that is going to score the most goals is the person that we're going to enroll into our academy. So Ronaldo, in fact, I believe Albert scored the first goal and Ronaldo scored the second goal. So Albert scored his goal, Ronaldo scored the second goal. Now, what happened is that Albert was actually with the goalkeeper. Like, he was just there, positioned just right. Just a kick from him would have got him scoring. And that means he would have scored more than his friend Ronaldo. But what did Albert do? Albert decided to pass the ball to Ronaldo. And when he passed the ball to Ronaldo, Ronaldo scored. And that is how Ronaldo ended up getting, enrolled into that academy. Can you imagine? It is not that Albert did not have the chance to score. He had it clear. He had a clear shot, a shot that would have gotten him the position to actually, be enrolled in that academy. But he decided to give it to Ronaldo. And a few days later, Ronaldo actually went to Albert and asked Albert to say, Albert, you wanted this thing so bad. I wanted this thing bad as well. But why did you do what you did? Albert's response to Ronaldo was, I decided to do what I did because you are better than me. You are better than me. How many people would actually do that? Would you do that for somebody you know? How many people do you know that are doing something that you are doing but much more better than you? Are you pushing them up or are you bringing them down? What is your purpose in this life? Is it to be a king or is it to be a kingmaker? And if it is to be a king, do you understand that there is a way to your throne? Do you understand that there are steps that you need to take in order for you to be seated on your throne? And one of those steps is to serve. As you are serving somebody, as you are serving the people that are already ahead of you, they get to share their secrets with you, their secrets of success. They get to share things that will actually cause you to avoid making mistakes that would delay your journey to the throne. Maybe a journey to the throne that you were supposed to take for 10 years, they shorten it because of pouring out their secrets unto you. You take it in 2 years. What is your purpose? Is it to become a king or to become a kingmaker? You see, one of the journalists asked Albert to say, Albert, you are living this big life, this fancy life, this luxurious life. What do you owe it to? And Albert says, I owe it to my friend Ronaldo. You see, Albert was a king maker. He was a Ronaldo maker. He just passed the ball to Ronaldo just so that Ronaldo can actually go ahead, go further. Who knows if Albert actually, decided to be selfish enough and to take that, to score that goal, knowing that he was not so good, I doubt if he was actually going to be so popular. Why? Because his purpose was actually to be a kingmaker, and he did that. And because of being a kingmaker, today he's living a very luxurious life, something that maybe if he had decided to be selfish, he wouldn't be doing right now. So you need to understand that in this life, God can give you a purpose to be a king, or he can give you a purpose to be a kingmaker. You need to understand that you do not have to dim the light of your friend in order for the spotlight to shine bright on you. The spotlight can also shine bright on you even while you help somebody. Do you know the joy that it comes from helping somebody? Do you know the joy that it comes from seeing somebody succeed, and you're like, in the background, you're like, oh my God, I thank you, Lord, that you used me to be a vessel to that person's success. Your purpose can be a king, or it can be to be a kingmaker. Whatever you do in this journey, in this month of December, as you are discovering what your purpose is, for those that have not yet discovered, do not shun away from the ideas that are telling you to serve. Do not shun away from those ideas, because you may never know who you decide to serve. And do not try to dim the light of another just in order for your light to shine bright. Because, like, I was reading somebody, a friend of mine, her post on social media today was talking about how business people are actually pulling one person down, instead of encouraging another person, instead of uplifting another person. This world we're living in, we are pulling each other down. Where's the love, guys? Where's the love? Where is the love? Let us change, and let us be a people that uplifts the other. If you see somebody doing something that is good, why not support them? Because even you, as you do whatever good that you're going to endeavor in, you will find somebody who is going to support you. You reap what you sow. So if you sow goodness, you definitely reap goodness. You don't have to dim another person's light in order for you to shine. And you need to know that purpose is not stagnant. Purpose overflows. Purpose just doesn't, stay with you. Purpose actually overflows to the people that surround you. Purpose actually lives further. It goes further, like we saw in the inspirational segment, where a purpose of someone called Jonathan did not actually benefit him while he was actually serving, but it benefited his child. So your purpose can actually benefit your children. Your purpose can actually bring favor to your children. What is your purpose, guys? Please ensure that you discover your purpose so that you can live a fulfilled life, so that you can live a successful life. Because success is not what you have. It is not what you get. It is not the money that is in your bank account. It is not the number of cars that you're driving. Success is what you're doing with what you have. Success is what you do with the gifts, with the talents that God gave you. Success is what you do with the potential that lies within you. That's a true definition of what success is. So I leave you on this note, asking you to say, what is your purpose? Is it to be a king, or is it to be a kingmaker? What is your purpose? Is your purpose to hold the light and cause somebody to shine? Or is your purpose to be the one that shines? Because if you hold the light for somebody to shine, while they're shining, you are shining too. Nobody can ever make it alone. Teamwork makes the dream work. One is too less a number for greatness. So if there are any comments, any contributions, I'll be going to the comments, the contributions. Please feel free to type and send them in. So we've got quite a number of quite a number of comments there, and okay, let me just take those comments. We have a comment from Saili Kasonde. Saili Kasonde says, watching from Ndola. Thank you so much, Mr. Saili. Thank you so much for tuning in from Ndola. I am so humbled that you would be part and parcel of tonight's motivational segment, because I know Ndola right now it's night. So thank you so much. And we have a comment from Ruth. Ruth says, so true. So I guess she says so true to the words that I'm saying. And because you are actually online, Ruth, I would love to appreciate you, because you are a fellow John Maxwell team member. And I thank you for the support and the love that you show me and you show other JMT, members. This is what I'm talking about, where you can actually even go ahead and tag somebody to come and watch. Why? Because, in life, you can either be a king or a king maker. And even as you go ahead, you need a team. So we have another comment from Dingase, and Dingase says, too much wisdom, sis. Thank you so much for that comment. Thank you so much for that comment, Annie. We have another comment from Mbile. Mbile says, my purpose is to one, listening over talking, working before asking to be rewarded, strong beliefs and values, to have energy. 5, to acknowledge others' importance and give credit. That's very, very, that's very, very inspiring. I love the 5th one. Acknowledge others' importance and give credit. We have another comment from Abigail, and Abigail says, awesome. Abigail, thank you so much for being part and parcel of today's motivational segment. And then we have another comment from Godsman. Godsman says, word, you don't need to dim the spotlight of somebody to have yours on. Great word, my dear. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Godsman. Thank you for that comment. And we have another comment from Mbile. Mbile says, word. So for those that still have their comments, those that are still typing their comments, please keep typing them. And please, guys, ensure that you are actually tuned in for the leadership segment, where we get to learn some insights on purpose, how to discover our purpose, what purpose is and what purpose is not, from teachings from John C. Maxwell. John C. Maxwell is a speaker, he's a pastor, and he's an author of over 77 leadership books with over 40 years of experience in the leadership field. So I am greatly looking forward to us having an enlightening moment. And for somebody that is watching that is saying, I'm not a leader, here's a news flash. You are a leader, because there's definitely somebody that is looking up to you. Sometimes we lead unconsciously because, like I said, in this journey in life, there's somebody that is ahead of you and there's somebody that is behind you. People may not really approach you, but people may be looking at your life, how you lead it. And through indirect observing, you may be leading that person. So either ways, you're a leader to your children, you're a leader to your nephews, your nieces, your siblings. So please tune in for the leadership segment tomorrow. That's 7:45 p.m. Central African Time, 19:45 Central African Time. And at this point, guys, I just want to wish you compliments of the season. This is a very wonderful time and season. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to the leadership segment tomorrow. Good night, guys. Good afternoon, guys. Good morning, guys, depending on where you're watching from. And I send you loves, hugs, and kisses all the way from New Jersey, United States of America.